Hi everyone, this is Meir, talking from the School for Self-Healing. I had the best time yesterday talking to a Rotary Club in Indonesia. The reason I'm hesitating, I don't remember which island it was on. It was wonderful. People realized that the eye problems that they have are not there to stay. More than that, I had the best time working with several people who had tremendous vision loss, and they're gaining them. Let me start and say that the biggest mistake that exists these days is the fact that people don't believe in the flexibility of the visual system. You know, first of all, it's very flexible. People definitely can improve their vision. I just did today myself because I had time to exercise. And I remember looking at a sign, seeing the big letters, and slowly, the small ones came into existence, and my vision, all in all, became much clearer. And it was a wonderful place where I could see the waves in the most beautiful place in San Francisco, which is called Land's End, when you look at the ocean. And you probably heard from me how one lady who was legally blind and almost completely blind came to me all the way from Portugal, and taking her to that beautiful place of Land's End made her look at waves and then rocks, and then she was able to see large signs, not as small as I was able to see, but still large signs. And that was so rewarding. 6 years ago, she came here, and after that, she could cross the street on her own. And now, she can read large signs. So it's time to not believe that the problem you have is the one you have to live with. And that's exactly the purpose of my classes. I want you to know that there's a lot you can do for yourself. We'll have sooner or later a class online. But right now, I have a class that will meet here this coming week, Thursday the 14th through Tuesday the 19th, which will include a night walk on Monday, but mainly will meet from early morning to early afternoon. And we will be able to do so much in that class and improve your vision so much in that class that it's just worth doing. Now remember the 9 principles of natural vision improvement. Deep relaxation of the eyes, adjustment to different light amplitude and frequencies, distance viewing, detail viewing, peripheral vision, balanced use of the eyes, balanced use within each eye, body and eye coordination, and more blood flow to the visual system. Let me talk about the 8th principle, body and eye coordination. By the way, all of them are in my books, Awakening Your Power of Self-Healing and Vision for Life. Once I met a wonderful guy in Brazil when I was lecturing and working there. And his wife told me that she decided for him to do a surgery for his heart, which was blocked. But there was a result of the surgery for his heart. After the blockage was removed, he got a stroke of his optic nerve. And that's something that we should all remember. There is no such thing as a safe surgery. Some are better, some are worse. However, what happened with this wonderful man is that he ended up seeing, instead of 2% vision, after I finished with him the session, he saw about 70% vision. And his wife was amazed, and so was I, and so was his sister. So then I suggested for him to come for a workshop with me that weekend. And his wife resisted and said, no, he's a rich industrialist. He'll send someone instead of him. But I insisted that he should come. And he came. And then he flew all the way to San Francisco. And his vision was basically only 15%. It was a tunnel vision. So his field was 15%. And I got him to bounce on a trampoline with 4 arrows. And he would land on his knees when the arrow would point upwards. He would land on his behind when the arrow would point backwards or downwards, sorry. He would jump to the left side of the trampoline and clap his hands. He would jump to the right side of the trampoline and just move his arms in rotating motion. So he responded with his body to the arrows again and again. The result of that, plus other exercise, plus body work, is that his vision became so much better that he could read, write, and drive, and his field of vision improved from 15 to 85%. And I remember once a person who has retinitis pigmentosa, and he really complained that every time he raises his head in airplane, he hits his head against the airplane up compartment. He was a inspector of public instruction, and he would go to classes, and when kids would raise their hands, he would not see them. And so one of the exercises I did with him is throwing and catching balls with him, while 2 of my apprentices threw balls to each other, and so he could see it in his periphery. And he had to clap his hands to catch the ball, move his head from side to side. When we finished, after 3 days of long sessions, he was actually able to improve his peripheral vision from 70% to 95%. And he said now he can see kids raising their hands in his classes. So body and eye coordination work tremendously. And there's an exercise that we do for it with everyone. You stand up, you put your legs apart, you put your finger in front of you, and you move from side to side. You lift the opposite foot as you do it, so the hip will rotate all the way. And you keep moving from side to side and thinking that everything moves opposite than you. You breathe deeply and slowly as you do it. So, you probably know this exercise from looking at my books. This is a good thing to do when you look at a computer. From time to time, stand for half a minute and just move your whole body from side to side. So, I hope to see as many of you as possible in this class, and if not, in August we have a training course, which is a different program. And I just want to say it's so unique to work on the whole body and on the senses, that I hope to see as many of you as possible in both programs. And I would like to wish all of you a very, very nice week. Today and yesterday were the most beautiful days here in San Francisco after the rain that really was hard on everybody, but these days are sunny and beautiful. Many blessings to all of you. Meir.